India about 3 years ago. It's a little over 3 years. It's been exciting to talk about. Our primary focus over the last 3 years has been on this vision that we have in India to transform how India buys and sells. And we've been very focused on the three things for our sellers and low cost for our sellers to sell those products so that they can offer great prices. And how do we offer these products fast and reliably to our customers? So a lot of investment and innovation has gone into building this infrastructure to transform the way how India buys and sells. A lot of the products that have been talked about, whether it's our Project Udan that allows digitally underserved consumers to buy from Amazon, or Amazon Now that allows consumers to get their everyday by their 800 baht. We've launched Amazon Tatkal that allows sellers to sell on Amazon in 60 minutes. And we've also launched, recently Amazon Launchpad that allows startups. A lot of exciting innovations and investments that we've made. And it's no wonder that we've built India's largest online store with more than 95 million products that get shipped in 2-day guaranteed delivery in more than 200 cities. And we have more than 140,000 sellers in our platform.
For our customers. In 2011, we took a step in doing that by adding a great selection of movies and TV shows to Amazon Prime in the US. And we gave them unlimited watching, ad-free, on demand. And what we found is, no big surprise, people love watching movies and TV shows. They loved it. So since then, we've continued to make Prime Video better. We've added more movies, TV shows, premium content, and, very importantly, have begun to build a great body of Amazon original content. Content that you can only find on Prime Video. Since then, we now have millions of Prime customers who have unlimited watching on demand. We're changing the way people watch movies and TV shows in the UK, Germany. Prime Video is now available in 242 countries and territories around the world. 2 years in a row for different shows. Again, this year, in 2017, Jeffrey Tambor and Gael Bernal Garcia has been nominated for Best Actor, Golden Globe, and Transparent Mozart in the Jungle been nominated for Best Comedy. I also want to point out our Emmy Award-winning The Man in the High Castle Season 2 is coming out later this month, and will be available on the service globally, subbed and dubbed in French, Italian, Japanese, German, Portuguese at the end of January, as well as available here in India. It has been overtaken, The Man in the High Castle, as our most streamed show by the Grand Tour, which is now our most streamed show in the combined US, UK, Germany, and Japan. And we now, today, are making the Grand Tour available to customers globally. We expect it to be a global hit. It's a 9.4 rated show on IMDb with over 20,000 reviews. We also have a great body, you saw some of them in there, of kids content. 8-time Emmy Award-winning show, Tumbleleaf, Wish and Poof, Creative Galaxy, Gordimer Gibbons, and many more. And there's more coming. We're increasing our investment in original content. We have tripled the amount of content year over year, and we'll be continuing to increase that content next year. We also have a Golden Globe nomination for Billy Bob Thornton and Goliath, which is shown behind me. It's also produced by David E. Kelley. We have Woody Allen's first TV series, A Crisis in 6 Scenes, American Playboy, The Hugh Hefner Story, and many more originals coming. But it's not just about TV. Movies matter too. I know people here in India know that. Movies matter. And we're now happy to be making our own original movies. Earlier this year, we made a movie with Spike Lee about sex, violence, and race in America and around the world called Chirac, critical acclaim. Cafe Society, a bittersweet romantic movie by Woody Allen. And I'm very happy to tell you that Manchester by the Sea was nominated for 5 Golden Globes this past Monday, including for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actress. And we'll have many more original films as well. And we're not just making original content in the US. James Farrell, our head of Pan-Asia content, will be up here to talk to you soon about the great global content we're making around the world. So how much is Prime Video going to go for around the world? We're starting off with an introductory offer for $2.99 a month for your first 6 months. And for Prime customers in France, Italy, Spain, and Canada, it will be free as part of their Prime membership, just as in our existing Prime countries. So how do you watch it? It's super easy. You download the Prime Video app. You can watch it on all your Android devices, your iPhone, your iPad, your iPod, Samsung and LG smart TVs, or go to primevideo.com. And all of the content on Amazon Prime Video can be downloaded for offline watching. And we will have subtitles and dubbing in French, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese in all of our originals and many other titles. But what I'm most excited about, it's just day one. We're just getting started. And we are going to have more languages, more ways for customers to watch, and of course, more compelling content. So I want to thank you for allowing me to be here today in India. I can think of no better place to announce the launch of Amazon Prime Video than a country that loves entertainment as much as India. Thank you.
Wow, it's a full house. Thank you so much for being out here this afternoon as we announce the launch of Amazon Prime Video India. So let me just jump in and tell you what it's all about. Amazon Prime Video is an additional benefit for Prime customers in India where you get unlimited streaming, ad-free streaming of latest and exclusive movies and TV shows. We'll not only have Bollywood movies, Hollywood movies, but also Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, and Marathi movies. Customers in India will also get latest and exclusive US TV shows within a few hours of the original broadcast in the US. Our kids will get the best of programming, not only kids' TV shows and movies, but also from India and from international. As Tim said, our global Amazon original series will be available to Prime customers only on Prime Video. And today we're making a commitment to our customers in India to announcing a whole slate of Indian original shows working with some of the best talent, filmmakers, and creators in India, most of whom are present here. All of this at the introductory price of 499 rupees annual membership with a 30-day free trial. You can start right now. So let's look at what's going to be available in the selection. We've innovated on behalf of our customers, and for the first time in India, many movies will premiere exclusively on Amazon Prime Video first before TV. For the first time, our global deals, the content we acquire in multiple territories, will be available to our customers. It's not just the latest and exclusive movies, but also classics like the Godfather series and so on. Many US TV shows will be available to our customers within a few hours of the US broadcast. Not only the latest and exclusive TV shows, but also the classics like Seinfeld, Mad Men, NCIS, and Anger Management. We work very super hard for our kids, and the best of content from Indian content makers and international studios will be available ad-free on our service. Top shows like Augie, Shin-Chan, Doraemon, Ninja Hattori will be available exclusive on Amazon Prime Video. We've also partnered with S.S. Rajamouli to create the prequel of the animated series based on the 2015 blockbuster Bahubali. And as Tim said, we've just launched Amazon Studios a few years ago, and we're already starting to create global hits like Man in the High Castle, Grand Tour, and many more. We're also going to bring the Golden Globe and Emmy-winning Transparent and Mozart in the Jungle exclusively for Prime Video customers. And just in a few minutes, James will talk about all the great slate of Indian original shows that we will create with the best filmmakers the passionate creators and writers from India, many of whom are present here with us. 2017 is going to be a very interesting year. We've got a lot more coming. We've partnered with the best studios in India and worldwide to get the best and latest and exclusive content for our customers and to make a commitment to deliver that consistently over the many years to come. We work super hard to understand some of the challenges our customers face while streaming video in India. Some of the features we develop for India are great streaming quality by consuming low data. Downloading and watching offline is a standard feature across our phone and tablet apps. We've also worked super hard in enabling, We've also worked super hard to enable and empower our customers to have 4 different bandwidths to choose from based on the streaming quality that they want. And all of this to our customers, the best of content, latest and exclusive, ad-free, the ability to watch offline, and great low data usage, all of this for less than a plate of pani puri at Elko Market. Our vision is to change the way Indian customers consume entertainment. Our vision is to change the way creators think about creating content for our customers. And India's Amazon's top priority. We are committed to bringing the best of content, latest and exclusive, to our customers on the most reliable and affordable service in India. Introducing Amazon Prime Video, and we're just getting started. Thank you.
Head of Content, Asia Pacific, Mr. James Farrell.
Thanks so much. This is really great. I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm James from Amazon, and what I'd like to share with you now are details of our original programming. In the US, we started just a few years ago, and as Tim and Nitesh talked about, those shows are already award-winning and super popular in many countries. But a question we get asked a lot is, when we're thinking about what shows to make, what are those key tenets? What are those things that we ask ourselves? So the first thing that always comes to mind is local focus. Of course, these shows are going to be made available globally, but first and foremost, we want these shows to be hits in the local markets. We want the people in India, when they see the Indian originals, to say, wow, this is amazing. Number 2, we want these shows to be unique. We want people who are watching these shows to say to themselves, wow, I've never seen that before. And third, we want to inspire passion. We want people, when they watch this show, to instantly call their friends, text their friends, and say, this is really great. You need to sign up for Prime Video and watch this. So you've already seen some of the clips from these shows from the US, and all these will be available here in India. After the US, as Tim alluded to, the next big country where we made a commitment to original content was Japan. Earlier this year, we had an event back in May in Tokyo where we announced 12 original series, and those have all already premiered, and they're doing fantastic. Actually, our 4 most streamed programs in Japan so far are all Amazon Japan originals, and the one on the right, Documental, as you can tell, it's a comedy variety show, very Japanese, is by far our most streamed show ever. We've already seen that success in Japan. We've made a commitment to 12 more shows coming up in 2017, and it's just going to keep getting better. So now India. Scroll down, please. Keep going, there you go. A lot of original programs here in India. You've maybe even heard some rumors, and now, for the first time, we haven't made any press releases on this stuff so far. I'm going to walk you through these programs. The first show, Bodhi Dharma. Scroll down, please. There you go. Keep going. Okay, great. Thank you. These shows that we're making combine the very best in feature films and television When we talk to creators, now you can stop. When we talk to creators, we find people who, they've always wanted to tell these stories that take more than a couple hours. They say, these characters, these story arcs, we really want people to love these characters and follow them. So that's where Amazon Originals come in. When we first met with Ram, Prasoon, and Sunil, the presentation they made on this show was just incredible. They came with a deck of storyboards that, unlike anything I've ever seen before, and we knew right away that no show would highlight what an Amazon original coming from India meant. This show is going to be absolutely fantastic, and we can't wait to show it to you. This next show, Breathe. Breathe is the story of two contrasting characters. One is an emotionally dysfunctional cop, and the other one is a desperate father who's willing to do anything to save his only son. This show will keep the audience on the edge of their seat from beginning to end, and as it nears its climax, you will find yourself leaning forward towards the screen in anticipation. It's really incredible. It's a lean-forward show. The Ministry. The Ministry is the story of a narcissistic, washed-up Bollywood actor who was unwittingly appointed to be the head of the union culture, to be the union culture minister. Despite a crippling bureaucracy, political gaffes, a team of misfits, he yearns to be loved by the masses once again. With the awesome folks from EIB involved, this show is going to be very topical and very, very funny. Power Play. Power Play is a behind-the-scenes story look at cricket. There's greed, ambition, corruption, politics, sleaze, and even some cricket. We've been watching the initial footage coming in from the set, and when the team screened the first rough cut of the trailer just a few days ago, it was standing room only here in the Mumbai office. I feel bad for the people who had desks close to that conference room because they must have heard that music and that dialogue 50 times in the next few hours. Everybody from all over the Amazon office was piling in, wanting to watch it 2 and 3 times. This series is going to be huge. There's no better way to describe it. This next series, Mirzapur, is the story of a parallel world, a world of drugs, guns, and lawlessness. Caste, power, egos and tempers intersect, and violence is a way of life. Non-stop action and gangsters with sharp minds and dry humor. This show will have you staring at the screen with your mouth wide open, saying to yourself, I can't believe I just saw that. Ritesh and Farhan have done a great job with this project. They've got a great vision. It's really going to be super cool. I can't wait. Based on true rumor, Stardust tells the epic story of 2 actors who clashed for fame, success, and power, creating and influencing the origin of Bollywood. The series opens as 2 prominent film studios emerge in post-independence Bombay. The 2 founders, friends at first, begin a rivalry that spans for decades. This show will be a true Bollywood masala potboiler with songs, dance, love affair, backstabbing, blackmail, debauchery, and even some murder. It will have viewers gossiping right from the first episode. It's going to be great. The Family Man. The Family Man is the story of a simple man with a wife and 2 kids. But he also leads a double life as a key member of the National Investigation Agency. Half his day is spent racing to parent-teacher meetings, using government surveillance on his daughter, and being nagged about household chores by his wife. The other half is spent trying to stop a big terrorist attack from happening in the city. One of the things we always ask ourselves is this going to be somebody's favorite show? This show from DK and Raj is definitely going to be a lot of people's favorite show. Vishpuri. Based on the hugely popular series of novels, Vishpuri is the story of a foodie who also happens to be a Delhi-based workaholic detective. In this first season, Vishpuri finds himself embroiled in a high-stakes mystery involving one of India's most controversial commodities, love. To reunite a pair of star-crossed lovers, Vishpuri and a team of operatives must infiltrate a village and navigate a caste politics shaped by millennia-old prejudices. Little did they know that they were opening up a Pandora's box that shocks them all. This show is going to be just plain fun. There's no better way to describe it. Made in heaven. Indian weddings are extravagant, dramatic, and colorful. Replete with song and dance, Made in Heaven traces the journey of two wedding planners as they put together one Indian wedding after another. Fantastic locations around the country, this show will remind viewers of the best weddings they've been to in their lives, as well as share a window into ones they hope to attend in the future. Zoya and Rima have just a wonderful vision for this series. This show is going to be absolutely beautiful. I can't wait. And now this slide. In addition to the series that we just showed you that are already in production, these series are signed and in active development, and the team will be coming back to you with more details very soon. These series are going to be just as fantastic as the ones we just went through, and the Amazon India team can't wait to share more with you, including trailers and casting and all that very soon. Altogether, between the series we just showed you in development and these ones and the ones in production, we really couldn't be more excited to be working with such an amazing group of talented people. These series are going to be unlike anything anyone's ever seen before. Prime customers in India and around the world are in for a real treat. So, that's it. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the plans for original content.
Customers. One is we have Amazon proprietary streaming technology, which really delivers great quality video with consuming very little data. We are even supporting customers on 2G, 3G, and 4G connections. That's one. Second is customers can use Wi-Fi networks to download and watch offline. That's a standard feature across all our apps. That's the second. And in terms of content selection, as you saw, we're going really wide. It's not just Hindi, but Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, Marathi, and of course, English content.
So,
The one thing I would add to that is that with this rollout of Prime Video globally, we have new technology that is adjustable bit rate. So it, as Nitesh says, it recognizes when you go from 4G to 3G and adjusts the playing accordingly. And so we had to do that for India, and it's also the technology is available globally for customers worldwide.
so do you have?
Well, we don't talk about financial numbers, but what I can tell you is I think it'll be a super awesome service for our Prime customers in India.
Thank you.
Yes, can we have a mic sent over to the gentleman in the striped shirt?
Hi, my name is Abhinav. I come.
So piracy is bad for any industry, whether intellectual property, and it's.
Okay, guys, roll. खत्म कर लो ना ये
एक्चुअली जोया आप कैसे एसोसिएट है अमेज़न के साथ मैंने देखा कि आप कोई इसके बारे में जानना चाहते हैं किस तरह का
रीमा और मैं ने एक कंपनी स्टार्ट की है जिसका नाम है टाइगर बेबी और वो कंपनी एक्सेल एंटरटेनमेंट के साथ को प्रोड्यूस करके ये शो अमेज़ॉन के लिए कर रही है एज ही सेड इट्स अबाउट 2 वेडिंग प्लानर्स सेट इन दिल्ली एंड लेट्स सी Yes, of course. It's a series. The first season will have 10 episodes. Yeah. If it does well, yes. Yeah. मुझे कुछ नहीं पता उसके बारे में. No, not yet. We are scripting right now.
अच्छा आपको लगता है कि अभी आप दोनों से मेरा सवाल है कि फिल्म से ज़्यादा जो है मतलब वेब सीरीज़ का ज़माना है और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा डायरेक्टर्स भी फिल्म के अलावा इस पर ज़्यादा कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हैं
मुझे नहीं पता अगर इस फिल्म के अलावा इस पे ज़्यादा कॉन्सेंट्रेट कर रहे हैं. डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट है ये लॉन्ग फॉर्मेट है सो फॉर फिल्म मेकर्स एंड राइटर्स लाइक अस हु यूजुअली हैव टू मतलब 2 घंटे में स्टोरी ख़त्म होनी चाहिए. हमारे लिए अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि हम एक लॉन्ग फॉर्मेट कहानी प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. सो इट्स एन इंटरेस्टिंग इट्स फिल्म मेकिंग एट द एंड ऑफ द डे एंड इट्स राइटिंग एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. इट्स जस्ट अ डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट एंड देयरफॉर वी आर हैप्पी टू experiment with it.
Yeah, and for me, I think I love watching shows as much as I love watching films. So I you know, like Zoya is saying, the advantage is the long format.
Will the production values differ from a film?
No,
Not our show.
Not our show.
ओके इसमें फरार भी एसोसिएटेड है आपके साथ तो वो सिर्फ प्रोड्यूस करेंगे या फिर वो एक्ट भी करेंगे
वो अभी तो सिर्फ प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं, को प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं और अभी जब स्क्रिप्ट होता है तो देखते हैं if he can make an appearance somewhere. Okay. Is that it? Thank you. Thank you.
1 minute.
Guys, let's start. 2 minutes and we are.
पूछो Sorry?
A bit about the association with Amazon and about the show.
So association with Amazon.
Association with Amazon is incredible. We believe that it is one of the finest platforms to emerge not only in India but in any part of the world. And working with them has been a great pleasure. I've known James Farrell and Gauri and Aparna and worked with them for a while now, and they are wonderful people to work with, and we are having a great time making what we believe is a great show.
And a bit about the show.
So the show is called 4 More Shots Please. It's largely about the millennial generation in India today and primarily in South Bombay. So it's about a bar where these 4 girls, 2 who belong to the millennial generation and 2 who belong to the slightly younger generation, come together and over 4 shots of tequila, discuss their lives, live their lives, and live their crises. We're working on it. Everything is work in progress right now. Well, currently between 10 and 12, that's what we're working towards for season 1. Sometime next year when Amazon decides. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you.
All our interactions with the company, in all the interactions with the company, we've never, I mean, it's not about budgets. It's about the amount of time that you get to tell a story, or how do you explore characters and how do you explore plots. The only difference between films and this is films you have to tell in 2 hours, and here you may have a lot more time to be able to explore various aspects of an individual, right? So in films, usually if you see characters, they have a single tone. But when you come to a series like this, these can be large journeys.
So, as in like the budget-wise, as I asked you, like, is it like the same budget or far lesser than the...
No, it's not. It's. I think budgets will depend on, like in films, what that story needs. So budget is not a question of economics, right? And no, I mean, Amazon has a great vision, and it's been really lovely working with them.
I think they're letting the content decide the budget and not letting the budget decide the content.
And also, when we talk about partnerships, like, what kind of business we use? Is it like, as internet works, the number of, the revenue from ads or the number of clicks?
I think that's not something that we need to discuss here, but let me tell you that it's a true partnership in all its forms.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, it's a new format. It's a whole new experience for all creative people. We've seen it for the last 2-3 years worldwide, how well it's doing. We ourselves are big fans of this content. So I think it's extremely challenging. It's a new format for us, and I hope we do justice to it.
And you're talking to people with a remote, so you better be good, or else they're going to leave you and go.
This is not that.
This is not that.
We have All India box.
सर लहरे टीवी का बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ मैं सर, काफ़ी घंटे गुजारे मैंने.
There's some awesome TV. I do not know this exists.
Oh, guys, you can ask questions.
Bollywood bubble.
It's a political comedy.
Yeah.
It's a political comedy. I don't think India has seen a new age, realistically done political comedy. And I think it's something that we wanted to try for a long time, and we're very thankful to Amazon for giving us the opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
How will it be different from the shows or the videos that you guys make?
It will not be 5 minutes. That is,
which is the most basic difference.
No, it's essentially a proper long form show.
It's a narrative show.
Yeah.
2 or 3 big differences. A, it's longer.
Yeah.
B, at the end of the video, we will not be saying please hit like, comment, and subscribe.
I mean, we might out of habit.
C, you will see very little of Khamba acting, which is a huge plus.
Yeah.
So I think the press release of Amazon should just say कि Khamba is not going to act, and that's going to be the biggest incentive for people to sign
Click
up.
on Amazon.
Yes. Click on Amazon.
Of course.
Amazon Video.
No, I wish we were that good actors to pull off an entire thing on our own. But no, it's going to be a collaborative effort. We're going to get a lot of other people as well. But we will obviously try and sneak in a Stan Lee type of cameo wherever we can.
Are you guys kind of happy because it's kind of very urban concept? So, considering that what AIB produces, so people in metros, they don't like it, but people in small...
मैडम आपको मैं हमारे स्टैटिस्टिक्स दिखाता हूँ.
I think that's a myth.
हमारा कंटेंट सिर्फ urban नहीं है. मैडम कंट्रोवर्सी
मैम हमारी कंट्रोवर्सी होती नहीं, आप वैसे ही बना देते हो, तो मतलब हम तैयार कभी नहीं होते, आप बना के खुद ही छाप देते हो, तो हम क्या करें?
सोचता नहीं कि आज हम कंट्रोवर्सी करेंगे. हम तो सुबह उठते चाय पीते, फिर देखते टीवी ऑन करते, आप जैसे लोग वहाँ पे खड़े ये भी ने ये कर दिया तो
कि चाय में पत्ती कम थी और फिर वो कंट्रोवर्सी हो जाती है, फिर हमें लॉयर को फोन करना पड़ता है, तो मतलब वो खराब हो जाता है.
दिस इज अ नैरेटिव शो, इट्स अ पॉलिटिकल कॉमेडी, एंड वी आर वेरी एक्साइटेड क्योंकि वी हैव नेवर डन समथिंग लाइक दिस. वही सब क्या करेंगे सर, आप बताइए क्या फॉर्मूला बनाया था सर?
क्या बनाया सर? मैं समझना चाह रहा हूँ कि आपको क्या लगता है हमने क्या बनाया?
मैं आसान सी भाषा में कह रहा हूँ.
अच्छा बोल.
आप कहते हैं कि पॉलिटिकल कॉमेडी.
हाँ जी.
आपको हिंदुस्तान और उसका
उसकी नफ पता है किस तरह से रिएक्ट होता है, जैसे अभी आपने मेरे
जी
कलीग से कहा कि आप
जी
खबरें बनाते थे, हमें तो बनती जब आप उस तरह के बयान देते हैं, उस तरह की बात करते हैं, किसी भी बात पे कोई भी
नहीं सर,
आपत्ति उठा लेता है,
ऐसी बात नहीं सर,
हम बात करें पॉलिटिकल कॉमेडी में यही है कि हम राजनेताओं की बात करें।
नहीं तो सही है सर, मीडिया वाले तो कभी कुछ गलत करते नहीं है सर, कभी कोई छोटी बात का कभी हुआ ही नहीं है इस देश में।
इट इज आई होप कि एक दिन ऐसा आए कि मीडिया वाले भी कुछ गलत कर दें, बहुत अच्छा होगा आई थिंक हमारे देश के लिए। नया स्टेप
The nation wants to know when the media will do something wrong, sir. I'm very excited for that day. I think the question is, are you guys ready for it? Are you guys ready to overreact? But I think this country deserves
a nice, realistic,
satire,
political, funny show.
And I think this country is ready for it, and I hope they're ready for it. And I think it'll be fun. It's not going to be it's not going to be controversial as you keep saying it. It is going to be funny, and that's the only thing I can guarantee of. The rest, you guys can take
decide.
care of.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sudeep Sharma, Navdeep Singh. Yeah, I mean, of course, we are very excited about the whole platform. I think Amazon's giving us this great opportunity to do long form, जो कि ज़्यादा long भी नहीं है, like Indian television के 200 episode, 250 episode, but that 10, 20 episodes. It's just a great format, yeah, to explore story, to explore characters. So, अपना show एक
and worldwide, actually, the best stuff right now, the best stuff is happening in the long form. Is happening in the 10-hour, 12-hour season sort of a format. So it's a great chance for us here in India, for directors and writers, people like us in India, to have a shot at that. So Apna Show is an investigative thriller, where basically
with lots of drama.
Yeah, with lots of drama, and
a slice of India, yeah, as a slice of contemporary India, जो आज की दुनिया है India की. It's a nice slice of that, a picture of that, while in the form of being an investigative thriller and while being about lives and people and.
Yeah, sort of exploring the two Indias that exist, simultaneously. There is this India which is developing fast and growing fast, and there is the other India which is the hinterland, and it's still
किसी तरीके से भूल गए.
Yeah. And when these sort of sit together and clash, what kind of sparks fly. So it's really a sort of exploration of characters through that.
Is the casting final?
No, we are actually still writing, so nothing is final.
And the duration of each episode, have you guys decided on that?
Roughly around an hour.
1 hour. And 10 episodes of
10-11 episodes.
Okay, super. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very excited to be associated with Amazon. It's very exciting, the kind of stuff that we are developing or they are looking forward to doing. I am associated with a show called Classifieds. It's a take on the classifieds that we have, that we all go through in normal everyday newspaper. So it's a take on that.
Has the casting been finalized?
No, we are still at the stage of developing it. We are working on the script. The casting, first the script will happen, then the casting will happen.
Will it be a comedy?
No, it's a drama thriller.
And how many episodes?
Right now we are looking at a 10 episode, between 8 to 10 episodes. That's what we are aiming at.
And you are planning to release this in 2017?
It depends. It depends on how soon we are able to, develop it. But we are looking forward to releasing it on the platform in 2017 for sure.
And are you making any feature length films also?
Yeah, I'm in the process of making another film that I've just finished writing. So now I'm just in the process of casting that film.